So now I will talk about another property. Say if I cut a sphere, say there is a sphere with me, and if I that sphere cut a ring out of that, say this ring is cut out of that ring, then what type of angle this particular ring made at the center? This is making an angle. This angle is made by this particular ring. And then this ring is basically the solid angle subtended by this ring is equal to 4 pi sine of theta by 2 and cos of theta by 2 and the d theta. So this is the angle made by this. So let us try to prove it. Or in other words, we can say that in text form that solid angle subtended by a ring element cut from a sphere of radius r is given by d omega is equal to d omega is equal to 4 pi sine of theta by 2 cos of theta by 2 under d theta. So let us try to draw it. So suppose this is the radial vector which I am drawing here. This is say r, and it is making an angle theta. And say this angle is, again, because when I am cutting a ring, then this angle will become d theta. And say this distance is basically, if this is r, and say this is r prime, this distance from its center line, it is r, and let us mark it as it is a, b, c, d, e, and say it is p, and or let us call it as f point. Is like this. So first of all, we have to find out the area of the ring, right? So we have to find out the area of the surface of the ring, because this area element is again perpendicular to, so this area element which I am considering here, this is perpendicular to r cap, because r cap is along this direction, suppose. So first of all, we have to find out the circumference of the ring. We have to find out the area, or say I am interested to find out the area of the surface of ring. And this is basically, because it is like this, the line which I am drawing here, it is like this. This is like this. So this ring is like this. This ring is like this, and it is on this, what we call let me do one more thing. So this ring, the structure which I am showing here, it is like this. It is like this. Situation is like this. So it is joined from this point to this point. So the situation is like this. So I am talking about this area element here. So area of the ring, basically it is the circumference of ring. It is the area of this is basically area of this ring is basically circumference of ring into its width. So its circumference is equal to 2 pi r. And what about its width? So width depends upon this d theta and this r. So this width is basically, because these two distances are equal, so that means the width is basically from particular this region is a r d theta gives us the width of the ring, and that width is represented by AB here. So therefore its width will be r d theta. It is r d theta. So what is the radius of this one? Sorry, it is r prime, because it is the radius of this ring. This is r prime. So if it is r prime, then it is 2 pi r prime into r d theta. But what is r prime in terms of r? Now we need to express r prime in terms of small r. So this distance is r and this distance is r, and this is 90-degree angle. So that means this is the r prime by r is equal to sine of theta. So I simply write down it as a r sine theta. R prime is equal to r sine theta. So I just put it this value from here and put it here. So 2 pi r sine theta into r d theta. So this is the area element. So how this can be written as 2 pi r square sine theta and the d theta. So area of the ring, let me go back. So therefore area of the ring is what? Area of ring is equal to 2 pi r square sine theta d theta. So therefore it subtends an angle. This one is equal to area divided by area of this ring. It's a small r square. So it is 2 pi r square sine theta d theta divided by what? This is r square. So this is it. So what it will be? So it is 2 pi sine theta d theta, but sine theta can be written as what? Sine theta can be written as 2 sine theta by 2 cos of theta by 2. If I use this formula, then it will become 4 pi sine theta by 2 cos of theta by 2 and the d theta. So this is the required result. So it can be asked in any way. So it can be asked either this way, 2 pi sine theta d theta, or it can be asked as it. So 4 pi sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2 into d theta. So I think that's all for this lecture.